Spend 15 minutes with today's KAFE Kritter, and she can save you 15% or more on your car insurance.
No.
No?
Or she can poop on you, which she
One
just
or the
did to
other.
me.
Well, she's a gecko. Isn't that what they do?
Well, I mean, everybody poops. It's a book.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did she really just poop on you?
Oh, yeah.
I saw it.
Awesome.
And it was
Oh,
healthy,
really?
too,
Yeah.
just so
Really?
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things
Do
are moving
we need
along
to stop
good.
tape and do a cleanup? Or are we all
No,
right?
it's all good. This is how we roll at the Whatcom Humane Society. If I'm
right.
not covered in something by the end of the day, I haven't done my job.
Have we had a gecko before? I don't remember one.
I don't think so. We've had lizards.
Yeah.
We've had lizards in the past and plenty of other reptiles, but I think this might be a KAFE Kritter first. So this is Chelsea the gecko, and I think she's fascinating. Check out her little hands. I don't know. Let me see if I can get her to show you her
look at
hands.
that.
Aren't they cool?
Like real digits and stuff.
I
They're
know.
like people hands.
She's so neat, and she's just such a sweet little thing. She was surrendered, most likely purchased at one of the large box chain pet supply stores that, I know they do a lot of good work, but they sell a lot of animals.
Yeah.
And then, some of these animals end up abandoned at the Whatcom Humane Society. So she is looking for somebody who knows something about lizards that can provide her with a lifelong, responsible home. And one of the things you need to see is, you can't see it very well. I'm going to turn around. You see her tail and how kind of funky and fat it is?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't
And
mean to
purplish, it looks like.
call you fat, but that's not what it should really look like. And that, according to folks that know about lizards in our care, is because she's had a poor diet that's been too fatty.
Okay.
And so she needs somebody who can give her a high quality diet. She really likes crickets, likes her mealworms. She needs an enclosure that is kept humid and warm, because she's tropical. She should be running around, in Hawaii somewhere, climbing on trees and doing that, eating insects. And then a special kind of moss that you can get at local pet supply stores for her enclosure that kind of keeps the humidity in, where she can burrow down and do all that fun lizard stuff to climb on. She likes to get spritzed now and then, because who doesn't? Exactly. And she's just looking for somebody to love her. She's about 2 years old right now, and these types of geckos can live usually 6 to 10 years, but they have been known to live longer, even up to 20 years.
Wow.
So definitely somebody who's ready to make a lifetime commitment to her. But isn't she cool?
She is cool. Now, she's different from what I picture when I picture a gecko. And I lived in Hawaii for a while when I was a kid, and they were much smaller and pretty much just green. I don't remember ever seeing one this size or color.
I think she's a leopard gecko.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, somebody will let me know. I think her markings are super unique.
Yeah.
And there's so many different kinds of geckos out there, but she's one. I think she's a perfect size because you can handle her. And she's used to being handled. She's not skittish at all. If I were a lizard person, I would take this lizard home. I am not. I have 4 cats and 2 dogs and many chickens, so she wouldn't do well in my household. However, in somebody's household, the right household, she is going to be a great little companion. And we were saying on the radio bit, picture her at Christmas with a little Santa hat on.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So kids?
Well, here's the deal. So see how small she is?
Yeah.
Little kids, squeeze.
Yeah, that's
not a
good.
good match.
No squeezing.
Older, respectful kids, thinking older, over maybe about the age of 10, somebody who understands that this is fragile merchandise here. Picture her having a tea party with a little girl.
Oh, boy.
Well, her name is Chelsea.
Exactly. Chelsea and a little gecko tea party. What's not to love about that?
Cool. Well, she's spectacular.
I think she's a deep thinker, too.
Yeah.
She's
She
got
does
a
have
lot.
to
wisdom in
chill.
her eyes.
Well, yes, and as much as I think she'd like to binge watch maybe some of the Bravo shows, I think she'd also like to keep up with the presidential debates.
Sure.
There's a lot to learn.
Still have a long way to go.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah, we all want to keep up with those. Yep. All right. Well, Chelsea could be yours if you are the right home. You can get to know her in the Get Acquainted room at the Whatcom Humane Society. Does that work for geckos?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't let her down to run around necessarily, but sure, come on in and we can set up a meet and greet, and just know that she does poop.
She does poop.
Does poop.
And proved it here.
Yep.
All right. Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society, thank you so much.
Have a great week.